We Gucci now. Got us a little air. All right. See ya, man. I got story time for y'all. Your boy went to DreamCon, had a blast. Might as well start off with, we had a hell of a struggle just getting to Houston. Fuck Sun Country on the real, because they definitely wasted me a lot of money and also wasted my girlfriend a lot of money because we had to end up getting a different flight. Got to Houston a little bit later, and then we had to go get our luggage from the other airport, which was like 40 minutes away from IAH. We had to go to HOU was the other one. So yeah, and then even then we had a hard time trying to figure out who to talk to get our luggage. It was not fun getting there, and there was troubles with the with getting the hotel, and it was fine though. We got all squared away, was able to get into the hotel, got our luggage, and yeah, we were able to get some sleep, and then, you know, prepare for the next day, which was the opening day of DreamCon. Day one, headed over. It was fucking packed. That first day, they didn't have anything closed off in terms of like the streets and all that. So like people were still driving through like the main entry street of the George R. Brown Convention Center. So yeah, lots of traffic. Just trying to get up in there. We ended up like just cutting it out and just hopping out the whip and going over to the convention grounds. And yeah, it was the longest line just to try and get into there that first day. Everybody was just flooding the goddamn entries. Luckily we were able to get into the your registration hall, so that was a long ass line. And yeah, we got our weekend passes. You're like, oh man, you don't follow none of my socials, so you don't know. You're just here for the streams or the YouTube. Bam, weekend pass, little card with it. Could have got this mailed to us, but I didn't want to forget them. Yeah, we had a good time that first day. Lots of stuff to see. Lots of booths, a lot of amazing things. Unfortunately, didn't have the funds after our little fiasco at the airport, so I couldn't get everything I wanted. But I did end up getting a couple of things. This dope person was selling these little metal plates. You don't believe me? You hear that? Get a little wobble. But yeah, it's this little Charizard holographic print on some metal. It's absolutely fire. I'm gonna get a frame for it so I can put it up in the background. I did enjoy all the art and different stuff that was there, little pieces. It was like plushies and stuff like that, some like quilted little plushies and stuff. And yeah, there was like lots of famous artists that were there, people I follow on Instagram, and it was packed. Lots of cosplayers, lots of normies, just everybody of the like, you know. And it was good to see, see the culture embracing, everything, all of pop culture. So it was cool. There was 3 different halls other than the registration hall. There was the main hall, the artist hall, and then the gaming hall. So we made our way through all different ones, saw everything, tattoo artists, stuff like that. Near the end, there was the Xenoverse booth, which I definitely knew I had to go and see what was going on with that. They had a little car out front, nice little GTR. It was sick. No, they had the demo there, and I was like, oh yeah, your boy gotta play that. So there is footage of me playing that demo. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a good time, and I completed that. And they had a little bit of swag there too. So I got this dope bag. Bam. Xenoverse. Little drawstring backpack. Came in clutch at the convention. Lanyard. Me and my girl both got one. We took a picture at the end. they had this little booth that was there that pretty much if you bought one of the jugs, you can come back and refill it anytime during the day. So we made sure we caught one of those and then used it for the next 3 days because we were there for the entirety. Saw a couple events. Got to see the gatekeep thing. That was dope. Seeing Cleo and Mark and Senna and Barleezy and, you know, all of them on stage doing their thing. And it was really cool.
My favorite video game of all time. What is Cloud's most iconic weapon named?
And then, yeah, and then we had the after parties. I will say, just, you know, from my experience, after party was cool, but it definitely felt like one of those high school gymnasium, like block party type deals where they have like a good artist and then, you know, you're partying with everybody that's from your high school. Because it was a bunch of like young people there. There was like 18, it was 18 up. So it was just like, yeah, there's a bunch of 18-year-olds like mosh pitting near the stage and stuff like that, just surrounding the stage. And, you know, they have alcohol and shit there. So, you know, you're mixing that with young people and it's just like, yeah, it's got a different feeling. But I enjoy, you know, seeing Wale and Leon Thomas and stuff like that. Night one was different for us than it was on the night two. But I digress. Day two, very dope. Ended up, you know, doing the same thing. This time they closed off all the roads. Houston police got involved and, you know, we were closing off sections near the convention. So it was easier to get in. It was hot as shit. Day two than it was day one. It was hot on day one, but it was hot as shit on day two. But me and my girl, we were able to get in and enjoy ourselves. Did another panel thing. This time it was YouTube Showdown. That was fun. Very cool. Was able to get like very close seats and stuff like that. I will say night one, I did, you know, I dabbed up CP. It was dope, man, you know, saying what's up to him. And I appreciate CP for showing the love, man. He could have just you know, minded his own business, not even interacted, just said what's up and kept it pushing. But bro, it literally dapped me up, and you know, I was feeling it. I was like, damn, that's cool, bro. That's dope. So I appreciate it. Shout out CP. Yeah, the next day ended up meeting Dan Clancy. Huge shout out to him. Thank you for taking a picture with me and talking with me a little bit. He is a cool dude. He is a very cool dude. I know people have a lot of stuff to say about him, but in my opinion, he's very cool. He's very chill, especially during that convention. So I appreciated seeing him, running into him. And yeah, I saw Dez, I saw Senna. I didn't get pictures with them, but I saw them. And Dez, nice Darth Maul cosplay. Senna, I don't know what you were doing with the whole hood on, but you're kind of recognizable when you're cameraman. Everybody does. So just to let you know, you might want to hood him up too if you're trying to avoid, you know, people running into you. But it seemed like nobody was like mosh pitting around them, was trying to congeal around them. It's like anytime they would stop, some people would like try to get photos, but it wasn't like they were constantly, you know, trying to just group you around them. So it was cool. That was cool. Night two was more of a disappointment to me because Leon was supposed to go on and he did. We got there late, to no fault of my own, partially Uber driver, but you know, should have planned it a little better and timed it better. So we only saw Leon perform one song, which is the same song he performed with Wale, because Wale came back out on night two, to help out Leon. And you know, I wish that we could have saw the whole performance. That was the only reason I wanted those tickets was to see Leon Thomas. But next time we probably just gonna end up going to like a different after party. So yeah, that was my take on it. But night two was cool. It was pretty cool. We didn't stay for super long. But yeah. And then day three was more, you could tell it was more empty. Everybody was like clearing out. They had flights to catch and everybody wasn't there. Still packed, but not as packed, and not a lot of stuff to do on that day. I missed the Marvel Rivals tournament, seeing it in person at least, but I do have my takes on that. It was cool being there and meeting a bunch of people. Noah Lyles, running into him. Shout out him. And yeah, it was different being in that environment. And I've been to Comic-Con before. I've been to anime conventions. I've like seen the like, and this was different. This was way different. it wasn't like being in a place with a bunch of ignorant people. It felt like I was in a welcoming community, and I felt like I was being embraced by that community. And it was very, very cool to experience this. It made me want to get my content up, made me want to try and push to become one of those people that can be on one of these panels, or become someone that can, you know, walk around there and feel like, oh yeah, I can help out and spreading the love of like what pop culture and anime and Japanese culture and what it all does for myself, and how I've come to understand it does for other people. So even my girl, who she's not huge into anime and pop culture, but she is at least she's a blerd just like me, not extremely to my level, but she's still in the realms. So, you know, seeing her interacting with it and enjoying herself was dope. It was dope. So I definitely want to experience these things all the time. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really did have a good time. I have a couple more other things I can show y'all. Also some art, that little sticker. My girl saw like one of these stickers that they were giving out, and well, not giving out, selling, and she got her some because I needed some DreamCon merch, you know. But now I'm gonna be switching to this dope little Power Ranger one. Got the 3 Rangers I fuck with the most from Mighty Morphin. Got the White Ranger, the Red Ranger, and the Green Ranger in their Zords. Little dope art. I thought this was sick as fuck. So I had to cop it. Luckily it was within budget. But yeah, man, I enjoyed my time at DreamCon. I will be happily going again, this time with way more funds so I can get more stuff, especially spoil my girl, because she definitely deserves it after getting us to Houston and back home. So shout out to you, baby. I really appreciate you. I know I tell you it a lot, but you know, I feel like I gotta give her huge kudos all the time because she does so much. So I appreciate her. Much love to her. Love her a lot. And yeah, she really got me. She got me through it, and we got each other through it. So it was a good time. Next time we'll be enjoying more stuff, enjoying more food, experiencing the life out in Houston. And yeah, went to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's was shout. Not the biggest one we went to, it was the smallest one. But still good, still amazing. Next time we're going to the bigger one though. I'm going to get some more stuff, and yeah, it was still a good time. Found this amazing place that was selling birria ramen, and they had like a multi restaurant thing inside this one little building. The Finn, if y'all ever heard of it, it was real cool. It was real close to the convention. We walked over there, got us food, and I once or twice during this day, and it was real cool. I really liked it. Next time we're gonna have to go back and enjoy like some barbecue and stuff like that. Yeah, man, it was a good time overall, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, it was fun. All right, so now that I've talked y'all ear off about that, let us go into the next thing I want to bring up, which is what happened at DreamCon Marvel Rivals tournament.